Boom.
We are on.
I'm eating. I'm so hungry now.
This is what we have. We've got coffee, and I have it in my marble mug. And
Kinder Bueno. I heard that. You're doing some crazy stuff.
do you have topics?
Thank God nobody was on to see that.
Oh God, people are joking.
Are you okay? You'll be grand.
Her sock was protecting me. I got the worst of it.
It's not showing up on YouTube at all.
You have a chat,
Hello.
and now I'd see what the stuff is.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, it should be up on YouTube. You know, when you go onto everyone else's, it comes up saying, like, live event happening.
Yeah, I remember last time, though, we didn't see it on YouTube, and we were told by a viewer it was on YouTube.
Playlist, will it be in? No, videos? No. Oh, we have a viewer. Hello.
I think it is on.
Shauna's watching, so that could be Shauna. Who knows? No, they're gone.
Oh, they're back.
So I don't know who. I don't know. It's weird. Like, we need to get on maybe and ask them how they do it. We're talking, guys, about the fact that our Google Hangout never seems to kind of work with the old comments section. We have a group chat thing we can see here on my right. But I don't know if you can see where the group chat is. Let us know. If you're watching, let us know. Because, again, I'm just so sick of the chatting.
Maybe something with your computer.
Yeah, well, there we are there.
Oh, yeah, it's on. I'm just saying the chat.
Hello, Mikey? Who was on the chat there a few more? Can you tell it's been raining in Galway?
Do your wild hair thing.
No, let's not do that. That is just, it doesn't even feel like hair, just.
It's getting long. So where?
I'll be donating my hair. When it gets to a certain length, I'm going to cut it and donate it to a children's. Yeah?
I think you could be ready.
I think so. I'm going to donate 14 inches. It's behind that chair.
Okay, we're going to check this now.
Ooh.
Where's your ponytail? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, here you go. Tied up in a low ponytail.
Tied up in a low ponytail. Okay. So I want to donate my hair to a children's charity that make wigs for kids with cancer. So I know it has to be to a certain length. This is as long as I've had my hair in like all my adult life.
Where is it?
It should be in the basket. So Morgan's gone looking for the measuring tape. I'm tying it in a little ponytail. And we'll see live on air. Do I have enough to cut it? I ain't gonna cut it tonight on air. That could be another kind of thing.
So what we found out is, I think, is it called Rapunzel? The organization.
That's not measuring tape, babe.
What is it?
That's my stitch counter.
That looks like measuring tape.
No, look at his eyes. His eyes are going up. And...
Oh, okay, I see the numbers.
Morgan doesn't know my crafts.
I know your crafts.
So, we have a group chat thing here, but that must be on the Google Hangout thing because I'm not seeing anything there, but you have it on YouTube, is it, Morgan? Yeah, I suppose a good way to get in touch with us is either via Twitter or YouTube. What do you reckon?
I did a video on YouTube before Twitter. Whatever.
I have no idea what I'm doing on your. I've got Morgan's iPad, and even though it's the same as mine, I find it harder to use his one. So if you've just tuned in, we're looking for measuring tape so that we can measure my hair and see am I nearly ready to cut it for charity. I want to donate 14 inches, so fingers crossed. And obviously I'll donate it in better condition than what it is tonight. It's like all matted and tangled from the rain. It's been like torrential downpours here. Neencrochet. Yeah, I think the best way to get in touch with us is going to be via Twitter.
Or in the comments under the video.
Oh, but I can't see them. Can you?
Yeah. Go to your Twitter and follow the link from Twitter.
Oh. Okay. What kind of a phone do all of you have? We have the Nokia Lumina. I like this phone. We were just saying, like, we don't know what's going to happen when our phone breaks or when it's time to, like, upgrade or get a new phone. What kind of phone to get?
Where is it in here?
Maybe it's not in there. I don't know. I've sent Morgan looking for measuring tape and it may not have been where I thought it was. No? It's like a little cat.
I know what it looks like, but it's fine.
Oh, it's getting mad, folks. So you just left me now, so you can go and find measuring tape. I actually don't think my hair is at the level or the place that it should be. Okay, so we have Geeky Irish Vlogs. Hello. Deb's Web. Hiya. Team Robinson. Oh, Ellie, hi. James is busy editing the vlog. Ah, I know that. I got the vlog edited early today. I was so proud. We have Korean phones. What phone is that, Mike? Korean phone? What phone is that? Deb Webb, our vlogger of the month, is in the house. We were like, absolutely, when me and Morgan, I think, did we vlog our reaction? I know we vlogged the awards yesterday, and we vlogged our opinion of you winning. But no, we were absolutely delighted. We thought very, very, very well deserved. So congratulations, Deb. We are actually doing our Blogger of the Week tomorrow. Last week it was the Smooth Bear. He's like just a really cool guy. So tomorrow you'll see who is our choice for this week. There's a few people. It's not been decided yet. There's a few people that I'm deciding on. We can't find it now.
No, I gotta go looking upstairs.
No, don't go looking upstairs. It doesn't matter. Morgan's gone looking upstairs. This is like really awkward. I'm sorry, you're just left with me. Morgan's gone looking upstairs for my measuring tape because it's not in any of the places that I said it was in. So God knows, it's probably in a handbag somewhere. I don't know, do any of you craft or anything like that, knit, crochet, sew? But I have quite a lot of handbags with quite a lot of things like wool in one bag, measuring tapes in another. You know, all my craft bits and pieces are scattered between bags. So I'm just refreshing the page now. I don't know, I wish we knew how to do this, you know, the comment thing, like Dan's Epic Blog does his. He seems to be able to read them a lot easier than we can read ours. I don't know. I think my sister could be watching tonight. We had a very interesting conversation today, but I won't go into detail. Oh, Lee, I don't know if you're watching, Lee. I'm just reading your tweet now that you had a really bad accident today and injured your back. Get well soon. That's not good. Back pain or backache or anything like that can be so painful. I find that after I had OB, my hips and my back was like just never the same. So today, after being out in the cold all day, when I came home, when the kids went to bed, I finally just kind of laid back. So then my back got really warm and relaxed. So when it was time to get up, I felt like I couldn't bend or anything. I was just so stiff. But yeah, back pain is not nice. I hope you feel better, Lee. And thank you very much for all the really lovely comments that you've been leaving to us on Twitter. It just makes me smile, and it can just like make a bad day a very good day. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And now I'm trying to look at the comments, and it won't come up. See, it's just blank. No idea what's going on. I don't really know how to work Morgan's Twitter, but we'll give it a go and see if I can see from there. Well, I actually got my own comments. Oh, good. Deb, it shouldn't have gone to anyone else. It should have gone to you. You're so supportive to everybody. I'm just reading your... Mike, I have no idea what phones you have because I've never, ever heard of that Mike before. Oh, Deb, you don't have a phone? Is there a reason you don't have a mobile phone, or do you just not like them? Capture Gamer, did you find out what was burning? I saw your tweet that you could smell burning. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm telling Morgan, don't worry about the measuring tape.
You set me on a mission.
Sit your hole down.
What's going to happen with that?
I don't know. I can't access any comments through my phone. Yeah, but try refreshing because it keeps disappearing then. I think next time before we do a Google Hangout, we just sort out our comment section.
I can see them up to 1 minute ago. I think there's a setting that's gone a bit funky somewhere.
I don't know.
Because it's like I checked the thing that it should have been up and it's just not coming up. The live chat thing. And it's the same issue every time. Alright. There you go.
No, just never had one. Thinking about getting one though. Oh, you should, Deb. When you get one, make sure that it has the data on it so that you can do your Twitter on your phone. And
she's getting a phone. It's like a smartphone.
Never had one. Yeah, smartphone. That's it. We have a Windows phone, which we love. But the only thing with the Windows phone is not a lot of apps is available to Windows phone. So
I don't think we're going to get a Windows phone again.
No.
I think the main reason is we've always had Nokia phones, and that's what it was. That's what we have. We've got this phone here. It's a Nokia Lumia 925. But Microsoft bought out Nokia's phone division completely, so it's now Microsoft Lumia, and I don't really trust Microsoft.
My sister tweeted a photo. Can you see her? There she is, my pretty sister. She's watching us. I'm just making sure the t-shirt doesn't belong to Morgan. She tweeted, like, the last time we did a hangout, and she tweeted a photo of her, in bed with us, like that, exactly like that. And whatever happened, I kind of looked, I was like, that t-shirt looks familiar. And Morgan had been like asking me where a certain t-shirt of his was, and I was like, oh, it must be my press, or maybe it's here, or maybe it's there. So I've been looking for it.
I leave that there for the live chat. Live chat's working. It's just not coming up here.
Lee is here.
Hey, Lee.
Lee hurt her back. How did you hurt your back, Lee? But yeah. So after a while, I tweeted my sister, and I was like, "What T-shirt are you wearing? Or is that whose T-shirt is that?" And she was like, "Yours." I was like, "That's not mine. That's Morgan's." So Morgan was like, "She looks comfy in it. She can have it." But he wants his jersey back.
Yeah.
Hi, Dev says hi to Shauna, my sister. I'll actually retweet her picture so you can tell where she is. Back in the old days when I first started on YouTube, there's a lot of Shauna in my videos.
Hmm.
She's only teeny tiny. There's 14 years difference between us, so I think she was maybe 7. Could have been? No, I'm not on YouTube 7 years. Maybe 10. Maybe she was 10 when I started. Yeah. And she was on my YouTube a lot. I'm watching when you mentioned about me and my back. Well, it's nice to have you, Lee. I don't know if you tuned in, but I was just saying thank you for all the really lovely comments that you were leaving this week. It just put a big smile on my face, and it can make a really bad day into a really good day when you get home. Because I don't have access really to the internet and work or anything, so anything online waits till I get home from work. So that absolutely made my day. So thank you very, very much. Morgan, you're looking right into Deb's eyes. Listen, do I need to leave? Oh, Lee was dancing and singing like a monkey with her mom, and I thought you said twerk to your back. Then I was like, whoa, twerking, tweak your back, and it's kind of stiff. The back is like it can be so sensitive. You just like twist it or move it a certain way. You're still really ugly, so you'll be grand. It's when you get older and you kind of twerk it that it takes a little bit longer to heal. We can't see ourselves on the screen.
I've been trying
You're looking so lovingly. You just need.
Do you have a topic for us to chat about?
Yeah, actually, a topic for us to talk about. I suppose we'll open up as well. If you have any questions, just fire them in the live chat down here.
I think that's just as easy for us to have.
Yeah,
on the iPad.
I'm kind of keeping an eye on Twitter. This is how I am. So I'm keeping an eye on Twitter, and I'm keeping. Hello, Daily Landons. I'm keeping an eye on Twitter, and I'm keeping an eye on live chat. So if you have any questions, let us know. But one of the topics that we're asked to talk about from the Woodhouse was that they've always said if money wasn't an issue, they would have another baby. And is that the same situation for us? And, if not, what it is, and to talk about that.
You start.
You see, this is a really confusing one for me. For now, I'm happy the way we are with our dynamic, Robin and Obi. We've got a girl and a boy, and they're very close in age. And for anyone that knows our story knows that we never even thought we'd have one child, never mind 2. We had issues. So I'm really happy the way we are. I think we've just been I couldn't ask to be even more blessed. I'm a little bit hesitant as well because the pregnancy and more so the birth with Obi was very traumatic for both of us. I don't want to tell the story because people could have heard it before. So if somebody wants to hear the story, leave it in the comment and I'll say it then. But it was quite a traumatic birth. So that has me a little bit nervous. And I think if we were going to try again, it'd be in a few years. So it's not money issues. It's more just timing for now. I'd like to wait till Obi was at least 5 before thinking about it. And then I'm thinking, when he's 5, I'm a certain age. I'm not old, like, but then it's just
Neen
like...
will be 21 when he's 5.
Yeah.
So that's not a great age.
Ooh.
I think for me, it's not the money thing, because I'm happy. Like, I'm fine with us living on our means, whatever we have. I mean, like...
I'm just going to jump in and say, hello, Chels, and congratulations on your scan.
Oh!
But yeah, so...
Yeah, so, like, I don't know about you. I didn't have much growing up, and I was fine with that. Like, as a kid, you don't need every single toy. You just need your family around.
Yeah.
So if we had another child financially, we'd make do. Everybody would have a little bit less, and that would be that. So that's not my big concern. My big concern is purely your health and kind of the kids' kind of happiness and stuff like that. I think right now there's a good balance between the two of them because the ages are so close.
Yeah.
I think if we have a child tomorrow, great. If we don't, maybe see in a few years.
Yeah.
And give you a bit of time to rest. Because like Neen saying just Obi's pregnancy was bad, but Robin's had gallstones throughout most of it.
Yeah.
And that was hard. And then that ran into Obi's, which was gallstones and just difficulty. So
hello, the Kinselas.
Hey, Kinselas.
Congratulations. I know I said it on Twitter already, but it's nice to say kind of face to face. So we're just talking. That's so strange that you tuned on now. And we got asked about, is it financially the reason why we might not have another baby, and we were just talking about the reasons why we wouldn't. But you're on number 8, so it can be done. But yeah, I think for me it's as well, like, we're in the process now of looking for a home. So it's get our home sorted, our mortgage sorted, buy our first home for that bit of security for our kids. And then just see where we're at.
Buying a house is daunting though. How are you finding it? The biggest thing that's daunting for me isn't choosing a house, isn't the mortgage afterwards, it's that transaction period. It's the, okay, we want a house, we want to put an offer on it. Do we need a structural engineer or not? You know, all the stuff that happens in a short day, like few days, like solicitors' fees. Like, we're saving up for a house, we don't really...
Yeah.
I don't think we honestly have a clue how much it's going to cost of the incidental expenses.
No.
That's what I'm kind of stressed out about. Not choosing a house. I think we'll see the right house and we'll know, and there'll be a.
We live quite a simple life anyway. Like, we're not luxurious, and we don't want the best of everything.
Luxurious. We're having chocolate.
I bet mine. I was like a pig. I was like, I'm eating this before I even go live on air. Like, stop.
I'm having coffee and Coke. That's how luxurious we live. I've been saving this for like 3 weeks for a moment. And Galway won the match today, so.
So I'm just going to jump in. Lee asked us a question. What actually motivated us to vlog? Because she's starting in baby steps.
We didn't really start in baby steps this time around.
We just jumped right in. There was no...
New Year's Eve, we're like, okay, do you want to vlog today? And we just like, yeah.
So, yeah.
And it was as simple as that. It was just, will we do it? And then we kind of had the chat after we did one day, what are we committing to with ourselves? And we decided whether it would be like every day or not.
And like, we've never said on our vlogs, like, we're vlogging every day for a year. We're just kind of, let's do a year and see how it goes. Like, even after that, we said in the last time that I don't envision us stopping.
No, we're not going to stop in New Year's. No.
Oh, no, but it's just like, the goal to both of us was a year, but it wasn't anything that we ever said.
Yeah.
Like, made a big deal of it or anything like that. It was just natural, because we really just want to capture the kids and let them see how we were at this age. So that maybe when they're watching the videos when they're my age, they can, like, Robin will see what was important to me as a woman. And maybe see my values and things like that. And just, that's really it. It's 3:30 a.m. in India.
Go to sleep. No, don't.
Stay up with us.
Go to sleep in about an hour.
Thank you for tuning in. Oh my goodness.
It's pretty cool.
That's very cool. You get like elite viewer
status.
Yeah. Oh, she's not sleep. It's not because of us. because she's in pain.
Oh,
Have you taken pain relief for that, Lee? Lee has a pain 9 out of 10 on scale of pain tolerance. Ow. Maybe see how it is tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. In India, do you get doctors open on a Sunday or emergency call doctors? It would be maybe.
hmm.
And just see about, if it's really bad, definitely get seen.
That's not good. You know all about 9 out of 10 pain, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, the Kinsleys have the pregnancy blues. Know about that.
What helped you when you were having pregnancy blues?
With Robin, I didn't have any pregnancy blues. I remember that.
We were pretty much just elated at every
With
step.
Obi, Mint Arrow helps
Mm.
a lot.
Robin's funny now. Robin's starting to recognize the things that we like in the store.
Yeah.
So every time we go to the store, she picks up a big bar of mint arrow.
Giant bar, and like has to make a big thing in the shop.
And she's like, Mama!
I'm
Treat!
like, oh.
Treat for Mama! The whole store turns around and she's had. And
me
Lee's just like, no, it's okay, put it back.
Yeah.
And for me, she picks, there's these bits of mango preserved fruit, and they're in like a packet that big. And when we go to the store, she picks that up, and then we sit outside and eat it on the wall.
Oh, so Lee's uncle is a doctor. So has he seen you yet, or seen your back? Wow, at least you have a doctor in the family. I wouldn't say no to having a doctor in the family. It's so expensive
more than
over
a doctor in the family, I want a dentist in the family. Obi and Robin, if you're watching these in years to come, be a dentist in your part-time too. What do you think? That'd be handy.
Well, I would like a doctor definitely in the family.
Robin's smart. She could be a doctor and a dentist. What do you think?
My sister tweeted, what helped with her pregnancy blues was the back rubs. That is true. Danny, get Dave on that. Get your kids on it. Get your friends on it.
Maybe not the kids. Remember when Robin and Obi gave you a back rub a couple weeks ago?
Christopher is watching as well. My cousin Christopher. Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, one of my favorite cousins, if not the favorite. Wow.
You've just offended all the ones that aren't watching.
Yeah, I don't care. They weren't watching. They're not a dedicated cousin. and Susan's watching. Hello, Susan.
Hey, Susan. So what other topic do we have?
Lower back pain. I injured myself dancing like a weirdo. My father is a doctor, and my uncles and grandpa. Well, everyone in my family. Wow. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Well, our old GP, me and Morgan both had the same GP childhood, even though we hadn't met. But our old GP, his son is a doctor now.
Oh.
Mark, yeah.
That's a lot of pressure, do you think, on young children?
I think so, because I know, like, our doctor was Dr. Kenny, and his wife was a teacher. So you've got a teacher and a doctor, and like he was just always studying. I remember, like, he never saw the light of day. So yeah, I think so.
Remember there's that Regina Spektor song? We always like this. There's a Regina Spektor song, and in the lyrics are your Uncle Albert and your Dr. Kenny. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think there's mention.
Well, you had an Uncle Albert.
And a Dr. Kenny.
And a Dr. Kenny. If Susan, if you're still watching, Shauna is on Twitter and she says hello. And the Fosters are feeling nauseous too. Don't miss that stage of pregnancy.
It's very hard, isn't it?
Saying that, though, it was the best diet I've ever been on in my whole life.
Obi nearly killed you.
Well, no.
You were wasting away.
He was a big... the mint arrow did him good, though. I had one more year left before having my MD, but I left medical school because it wasn't my passion. You have to be passionate about it, or else you'll just be a mediocre doctor.
That's a very brave move. Congratulations.
Yeah, completely
You
agree.
did the right thing.
Yeah.
At the right time, I think.
I bet, was that hard with your, how did your family take it? Did you care how they took it? Is that a really personal question, maybe? I don't know. Answer it if you want to. But yeah, so we were talking about a few minutes ago that we were going, like, hoping to apply, well, in the midst of applying for a mortgage for our very first home. We went house viewing again today, and like the layout of the house was amazing.
Yeah, it was perfect.
It was just perfect for us as a family unit, and not just like for now. Like, I was looking at it as in when the kids are teenagers, and there was just so much potential to the layout of the house. So it has me excited, and in the hope that I can definitely we can definitely do it.
I think we can do it. I think we're viewing houses now to get an idea of what to look for when we have the finances in place as soon as the mortgage approval goes through. Because none of the houses we're looking at now we have any intention of putting an offer on, unless they're still around when we're looking later.
Yeah.
But we're just kind of practicing what to look out for and get an idea of what you can get value-wise and stuff like that. I'm also kind of testing the real estate agents, kind of seeing what questions to ask and how trustworthy they are. So last time we went, I played a bit dumb, and I don't know, we kind of put our cards on the table with him, we were just chatting, and we just played dumb to see how he'd react to somebody who didn't know what they were on about. And we saw how they react. They don't take it seriously at all. They're not honest, they're not helpful. So today, I pretended I knew my stuff to see how honest they were. And I was asking about the roof and stuff, and I was asking about the electrical. Like, was it the original wiring? I was asking, had there been any maintenance to the roof? I was asking about planning permission for stairwells.
Which we did get a lot of help from Susan.
Susan really helped. Because then I wanted to see if somebody came in kind of asking pertinent questions, do they have any answers? And he didn't have any answers. Whatever wasn't on the sheet, he didn't know about.
Yeah, he didn't have a clue. I don't think he even knew what upstairs looked like, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Like, we went in, and my favorite room in the whole house was the kitchen, and I couldn't vlog it because he was just sitting down at the table.
He didn't leave the kitchen. He said, this is an open view. So, yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out the best way to handle this, because if we see a house that we want, we need to be able to act on it fairly quickly. So we're kind of practicing now, I think.
Yeah. It's stressful, but like, they need to be done. A few of you know, some of you might not, that like our landlord's upping the rent again, so it's just crazy, and it's just maddening. And that's all I have to say about that. That I can say. We
need to move out of necessity, because we're going to be pushed out of the rental market soon enough, just by the fact that the rent increase will be impossible.
Yeah.
You have a new topic
now? Well, no, I'm just Emmy, whose whole family are doctors, and she left in the last year. Said her father took it horribly, but he got over it. He has her siblings to bother. Good. Then he says, I hope you guys get the perfect house for you. Exciting days ahead. Exciting and nervous. How are you doing with the house? Like, I know you have to be out of the house soon-ish. Is that the same story, or have you found a new place? I know you were looking. That must have been really stressful. Can you imagine?
That's the thing that would stress me out more than anything, I think.
Yeah, like.
But that and work, trying
7 babies. Yeah. Early pregnancy, and having your foot injury. I don't know how you still have hair on your head. I think I would have pulled all of mine out. That was like, better woman than I am. Lee says, I quit my job in late 2013, early 2014 to pursue my dream of filmmaking, blogging, photography, and having my own YouTube travel show. Wow.
Come to Galway. Do a blog from
Yes,
here.
come to Ireland. That's what I say to everyone, like, just come to Ireland, we're good crack. Where the Millers are here in spirit. How's the wee fella? He's in hospital with asthma again. We're thinking of him and send him lots of good thoughts.
That asthma's a killer for babies and young kids.
Yeah.
It's hard because they don't know what's going on.
Well, he's like, I saw a photo when he was all on you posted on Twitter when he had his not his ventilator. I think, what would it be called? A ventilator? And I don't know, when he had his mask on and he was giving his little thumbs up. When I showed Robin, she put up her thumbs up, and that's when I took the photo and tweeted
I remember seeing that,
yeah. Hello, Geeky Irish Vlogs. Do we have Katie or do we have Michael? Who is it? No luck with the Kinslers on the house. Oh
no.
You need to come to Galway. Come to Galway. We'll put you up.
We will, but I don't know where. Okay, we'll put you up here.
In the sitting room. There's a 2-seater couch you can have.
You could have got 4 kids on the pub.
Yeah, he'd be great.
One over there. We have sleeping bags. We have a tent. Do you want a 2-person tent?
Oh wow, your landlady. The landlady says she's okay if the kids in the bunch stay a little longer until they find a suitable place.
That's great.
That's nice. Why is she asking you to move out? Is she hoping to sell the house or move back into it? I don't know. Our landlord is
just leave it.
Our landlord, if I was on fire, he would charge us to throw water on me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying on the subject. And now I'm gonna bring on the labour pains as long as I don't have back-to-back labour again. I don't.
Do you remember when we were packing bags for Robin's birth in the hospital? And we had all stuff like, what are we going to do? We had chargers for different devices.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like Nintendo 3DS chargers.
We had a suitcase and a bag, and Morgan had a bag.
iPad.
Everything.
Books.
Yeah.
Loads
for
of
Obi,
snacks.
I had a bag. Just a tiny little shoulder bag. Because I thought in my head, because with Robin, the birth was so good. I went home the next day. Didn't need anything I brought to the hospital at all. So then I thought it was going to be the same with Obi. Like, he didn't even fit in the nappies. Like, never in my wildest thoughts would I think that the child won't fit in size 1 nappies.
Yeah, not even newborn, size 1.
Size 1. And just, no, he looked like a sumo who was all hanging out the sides. It was just like the little tab just fastened. And then he just, like, every time I took that goddamn nappy off, he peed everywhere. And then I'd have to change his clothes. Like, you had to bring me in more baby girls and more vests.
It was constant, yeah.
And then the first time he did, the first baby poo, oh my God. Everywhere. Everywhere. It was just like, and I was so sore. I had visitors, and the poo went all over the blankets, and then he began to wee, and he weed all up the hospital curtain, all down me, all over himself, into his face. Stressful.
That reminded me, when we were walking around pushing him in the buggy today, the rain started hitting Obi in the face, and he was kind of lying back, and he just started laughing so much because he was being rained on his face.
Oh, so Kinsley's landlady wants to sell the house to her daughter as she's tired of being a landlady.
I should give it to your daughter.
Geeky Irish, we need to move next year. We need a 4-bed at this stage as the house is too small for us. Hopefully we find one that is cheap. Fingers crossed. I don't know what it's like up the north, but down here the rent is just through the roof. It's going higher and higher. It's like we went looking at just how much rent is around the area, and it's just like over like 1,090 seem to be the kind of price a month.
Like, how do people afford the vast majority of their like monthly income going to just rent? And like we've water charges now as well. Electricity's going up. Very expensive.
Lee says she's almost done 55 pages of her first novel. I want to know what that's about. Very, very cool. I'm taking it this is Michael then. Thankfully, Neen, you don't have a loud ginger talking way too much on the live stream this week. LOL. You didn't. I know you left a comment saying that you were sorry for talking too much. You didn't talk too much. I enjoyed chatting.
We keep doing all this. I know it's the same time for you, but we've been tired.
Yeah, you got we'd done that was on the Saturday, so we'd been house viewing. They were a little bit anxious about that, our first house, and it being so wet.
Yeah.
So by the time it came to sit down, we were kind of tired. Not as in, oh, we have to go live streaming now, too tired. It was just like relaxed tired, you know, just wanting an easy conversation. And that's what we got. So we were happy. So thank you for chatting to us last week.
It was fun.
We definitely want to do more hangouts with people because that was like really interesting.
We need to chat with Super and Sunshine again when we're awake. We were like zombies when we talked to them. It was a bit funny.
Lee's book is a chicklet memoirs type of thing. Cool. Oh, babies, don't scare me with those horrid stories. Sorry, Lee. All worth it. It is, yeah. Completely all worth it. Just ask the Kinsler bunch. That's all I'm saying. She didn't stop after 1 or 2 or 3, so it couldn't have been that bad. I had Robin, and then Anto have Obi. It's not. Women have this, I think, natural strength to just deal with it. Where did he go? Where are you? When did you go?
Huh?
Where? I've been sitting reading comments, and next I looked and you were gone.
Were you not talking to me?
No, I don't know. I just see. I'm so relaxed with you guys. That's what it is. I'm just sitting reading comments. I'm kind of reading other people having conversations with.
Obi was making noise.
Oh, was he? What noise was he making? I didn't even hear
He was
that.
kicking.
Oh yeah.
Rummaging. So I went up to check that he wasn't awake, that he was just kicking. I went upstairs to take his bottle out, and I could not find his bottle anywhere. You have to kind of rummage around in the dark. Guess where it was?
Oh.
So he has like a sleep bag. So he has out like legs out like this.
Somebody screen capture this right now.
And under the sleep bag, in here, in between the 2 legs, was the bottle. So I was like, put my hand all on the sides, lifting his legs up, but he had it like in between his legs.
He is mad. Oh, we're saying he is mad for that bottle. The Team Robinson said they'd be up for a hangout. We would love to talk to you.
Definitely.
I absolutely. Actually, that's something I have to do. I have to go and catch up on my comments because I've been watching your vlogs or catching up on your older vlogs via, you can't see it, via my smart TV here. And it doesn't have the option to comment on vlogs. So I always feel like when I'm talking to someone, I can kind of chat about their vlogs or talk about what's going on in their life. But yeah, I haven't commented, so they're like, how do you know? But it is, I do watch. Watch. And then another time, sometimes I think maybe I'll comment about the vlog via Twitter while I'm watching, but then it's not putting the comment on the YouTube video. So anyway, that's my rant over. Yeah, we would love to hang out with you, Team Robson. I'm 23, and sooner rather than later, I have to go through it. As it is, I'm very scared of holding babies. Like I refuse to hold tiny babies. That's Lee. Some people are like that, though.
I've never held a baby until I held Robin. Like instincts will kick in immediately. I wouldn't worry about that. I think you figure it out. I wouldn't stress like about. What do you think?
Yeah, I
know you had loads of experience, but
I think that's fine. I think we're talking rent prices. Deb was saying we pay £850 for a 4-bed. Is that rent a month, Deb? I am moving to Ireland, Michael. Morgan keeps disappearing. He does.
He disappeared once. I was
No, you were gone at the very beginning too. And listen, I'm no fun when I'm by myself. I'm no fun to begin with.
You were reading the comments.
I wasn't even like, I'm just there reading, relaxing. €100 a week, Emmy, for a 3-bed here.
Gee,
wow. How much is it here?
A week?
Yeah. You know.
Nearly 200.
That's crazy cheap.
We had a cheap rent in our last place, but it was like an old house. It wasn't very warm at all.
Yeah, that's rent for a month. And then Daily London's we pay $1,700.
Whoa.
For a 1-bedroom. Is that in New York?
London.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna go on through the comments.
Oh, like, I assume wages in, maybe I'm completely wrong, but are wages
in Queens? I knew it. You see, you got me mixed up on my vloggers there. Made me feel stupid, Morgan. Stupid.
I assume, like in the big cities, are the rents or your wages would have to be inflated somewhat to be able to afford the rents. Do you think that's the case?
No, that was my tummy rumbling.
That was mine.
New York City, I knew it.
High five.
Yeah, I know my vloggers. That is so much in our Indian rupees. Yeah, it would be cheese. Sure, I'll stick. All vloggers move to Donegal and we shall make it the vlogging capital of the world. Come to Galway. Never mind your Donegal.
Come to Galway.
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 Come to Galway.
Galway.
There's lots of, the weather is always lovely.
Oh, it's great. Look at today's vlog.
Yeah, sunshine every single day. Yeah, you don't want to go up to Donegal.
You'll be blown away.
I'm waiting to see what your response to that is.
I had friends in work from Donegal.
I have a friend in Donegal, and that's. But in Manhattan, it's $3,000 for a 1-bedroom. That is crazy. How do you even afford that? Selling your body in the night. I'd be getting him out. I was saying, Maureen, go out. Don't come back till you got the rent.
Are you joking about prostitution?
I'm just happy to see too many plans. I make you right, Mike. What are you doing?
I'm taking this off.
He's taking the iPad away from me.
I know.
Thank you. Our house is €650 a month. You can't find a house like that with this price anywhere.
That's the thing. Like we had a good deal in this place, but I don't know. I don't think landlords should up the rent while you're in the premises. What do you think? I think like if people are going for the rent, they know what rent it is. They can decide whether or not they want to rent the place. But if you keep upping and upping the rent when people are in there, I don't think that's very fair. Ours was a good price, but it was up last year, and if it's up this year again, It's going to be difficult.
You know, yeah.
That's why we're kind of looking for a house now more quicker than like next year.
Yeah. It's either that or a murder. Neen pimping her man out. Yeah. I was like, get out. Come back when you have the rent. And bring me some chocolate when you're coming.
I was crap at freelance work though. I always undercharged people and did jobs for free.
That would not go down well. If you were out having a full night of fun and came back with not a penny.
They said I'd get good exposure from it.
Oh my god. A lot of car crashes in Donegal.
Really?
Oh, you see, that's like we are so out of the loop, like when it comes to news and stuff. Our country news, local news. I don't think I've actually watched the news since the equality vote.
Yeah. You stopped watching news completely when you were pregnant with Robert, didn't you? When you had to come back.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even watch that much beforehand. What about in work? Do you not have anything like that where you watch the news?
No, I work in a nursing home for anyone that doesn't know, so I'm working a lot with Alzheimer patients. We watch Reeling in the Years. So I'm catching up on the news from the 1980s. We have from the 1960s, it begins. So at the moment we're in 1980 to 1984, all our news. Kind of headlines would be national news. Kind of national, Northern Ireland and
Reading in the Years gathers all the news stories from the Irish television archives and then kind of edits the best stories from each year. It's good.
You should YouTube it for anyone. Reeling in the Years, so REELING in the Years. So I play that for the residents once a week with Alzheimer's, and it goes back through history and things from their long-term memory that they would remember. So it has like the old it had like the Eamon de Valera's death, which was a president from years and years ago. So they watched that and they were able to talk about that and remember it. And has like the old Eurovision Song Contest winners, and they sing along with the music. So that's where I am. I don't know current news, but I'm pretty good at the 80s. Johnny Logan.
Do you have those on DVD?
Yeah, we have
all of them.
Yeah, big box set DVD. I really want one for myself.
But I think that would be good for the school syllabus. Even like more elaborated versions.
Ted will be right back. She's having a loo break. So let's see how long it takes her to go.
What do you say when I used to loo?
Have a nice crap.
Yeah.
Where is it? Pounds. Wait. What did I just miss there? In London, the currency is euro? No. It's pounds in England. Euro in Ireland. Danny watches the news a lot. Dave gets cross. She thinks it's the Brazilian in her. Lee is not really happy with her username anymore. Mega Silent Whispers. Why not, Lee? Why? What would you not like that?
Can you change your username?
I don't know. I follow the news, but I do take it with a pinch of salt. I don't follow the news.
I used to.
Twitter kind of, if something is like, if I see something on Twitter, then I might go and Google it and kind of see what's going on. But other than that,
Twitter does depressing. Like if anybody dies, that's where you find out now.
Celebrity-wise. Actually, this is something that has me freaked out that you told me about. Morg told me about. Do you remember the actress Brittany Murphy? She died a few years ago. And I never really I've never really looked into what she died of, or I didn't kind of look into it or anything. And then you said her husband was found dead a month later?
A period after that, yeah.
And apparently it was due to mold in the shower. And I was like,
they didn't know what it was at the beginning.
it has to have come from the shower head then, because I did not envision their home, you know, American actress, actor, or whatever they were, celebrity having a moldy bathroom. So I'm presuming it came from the shower head, and now that has me freaked out with my shower head.
I'm reading here what it was.
Morgan's Googling what happened, so.
Because I got told by a friend, and then I told you, so that's already.
So it could be a case of choose. We need to move to Ireland. Everything is cheaper in green. Do. Come on over, Emmy. Where we live now, the city is Galway, so we're going for a cultural capital of the world. Is it, Mark? Are we going for cultural capital?
European capital of culture, 2020.
So that's what we're going for. So there's so many festivals on, and but it's always kind of the same. It's not just for that. Like, there's always something happening in Galway. Art festivals, music festivals, Mockness, which is kind of like puppetry and performing art. You know, parade. There's always a parade.
We missed the parade that was the giant divas. Did you see that for the arts festival? There's like a parade that was on, and it was like these massive kind of 2-story tall dresses with women in them, and it was like these like parade floats, and they floated through town. I think they were called the Giant Divas.
Meet the Fosters said she was killed off for knowing too much. Michael says, yep, it's true. It was black mold growing in the fans and on a small section of the shower wall that the maids couldn't get to. That is strange. I'll never take a shower again. We don't have black mold, though. I just find that such a bizarre way to die.
That's crazy. Feel sorry for them.
Yeah. The only thing that happens in Donegal is a sheep moving festival from one field behind the butchers to another one behind the pub.
Move to Galway. That's the answer to everything.
By the way, we have the same little play kitchen.
Oh, Smith's best.
That was from Santa.
We're looking for Robin's birthday present now, and everything we wanted to get is sold out. So we're trying to like plan B it.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Like when we decided what we were getting her like last month, we didn't have the cash, so we thought we'd wait until closer when we had the cash. And now that we have it,
it's gone.
It's gone. So we've been checking. Kind of Argos doesn't have none of the toy stores. We wanted to get her like a big slide, and I think we're going to have to get her a mini slide, which is a bit crappy. It's kind of like a medium-sized slide, would it be not a big one? You know, like an intermediate one.
We got ours at a charity shop for €10.
That's very good.
That is good.
And you didn't have to put it together. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Santa
That's
put
true.
that together.
Santa did. Santa was putting that together for a long time. While Mama was baking chocolate cake. Yeah. We had a feast last Christmas. Christmas gone was our first Christmas at home by ourselves. Normally we would spend Christmas Eve with Morgan's family or Christmas Day with my family. We just decided to kind of do our own Christmas.
That's what it's going to be from now.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. It was like relaxed. There's always so much running and stuff like that. So now we'll just see the family kind of before. After.
Yeah.
Like it was relaxed. Like we got to bake cookies with them and play and watch movies and.
What am I doing now? I've done something. 10-foot slide for one. Slides are 20% off at Smith's Toys. Yeah, Michael, we were looking in the Smith's Toys in Galway, and their shop is out of stock. and they won't be getting it back in. And to order
Oh, they said
it,
they won't be getting it back in at all.
yeah,
Why?
no, not at all. I don't know. And to order it, it's going to cost us an extra €50, because it's bulky. Or we could drive an hour and a half to pick it up from another store.
Which I do if I had a car.
If we had a car, yeah. And I won't like say to my mom, "Oh, drive me to another county to pick up this."
So I think it is going to have to be like the smaller one for now, and then hopefully when we move into a house, we can get.
Wait, did we tell? Did we say we're getting a slide? Did you say?
Just there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just been talking about slides.
I'm not listening. I have a bad case of insomnia. Sometimes I cannot sleep properly for 2 days straight from late.
It's hard. I used to get really bad insomnia.
Used to be. Mm-hmm.
I gave up. It seems obvious, but I gave up caffeine, and that helps an awful lot. Like because you can't sleep, so you take caffeine to keep you awake, and then like I was only having it in the morning, but I gave that up too, and that kind of helped a little bit. Kids helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just fall asleep. I'm tired every night. But yeah, I can empathize. I used to get really bad insomnia for years and years and years.
I never had that problem.
You just can't. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any position. I can sleep standing. I'm pretty good. I remember we went, we were only kind of going out a year. Yes, we were going out just over a year, and we were going to Dublin because we were both hoping to attend college in Dublin. So we were going up to kind of have our interviews. 2 different courses, but they were both on the same day. So we got to Dublin, and we were staying with your uncle, who I'd never met before, and his family. So we finally arrived there. We went to the college, had our interviews, left, kind of got food, and then was going to your uncle's house and didn't get off at the right stop on the train.
Oh, I remember what it was. So what there is the train. We got on the right train, but every second train or every so often one of the trains doesn't go as far as it doesn't go as far as the other one does, like less stops. So that's what happened. We got onto one that didn't go any further than a certain point. But there's no way of knowing unless you know the route.
Yeah, and then when we finally got to your uncle's, they were kind of all up for kind of getting to know me and us as a couple and chatting. And I was literally falling asleep. Do you know that feeling where you think your eyes are open and they're not? So I was just like, it came across so rude.
No, you're just tired.
It came across rude. And finally I was able to go to bed. And I just comatose. Molly's snoring as we were talking about that, but yeah, so yeah, I can sleep anywhere. So Michael says they have more than 3 in Smiths in Donegal. Just click and collect. Trust me. Do the click and collect. Yeah, she did that on the computer today, and she said that because it's bulky, it's going to cost €50 extra for it to come in. So, yeah. Dan's epic vlog is in the house.
Howdy.
I was expecting something more. I was expecting like the football theme song jersey over your head. Yeah.
That's great. But
no, not in Donegal and Headford Road. Huh? Well.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah. So Morgan's going on.
Can I check this? I want to check.
Okay.
You have a chat.
So Morgan's going on the old iPad.
Because there's a particular one that we want, so I'm wondering if it's that one.
I am absolutely tired. So, like we were saying, we went to view this house. I'm gonna describe the layout for you because it's just my dream layout of a house. It was lovely. So it had a big bay window. Actually, do we have the photo of it, Mark?
Put it in the fire.
Oh. So it had a big bay window. So as you walked in the door, the bathroom, a toilet was on this side in front of the stairs, and then on that side was a massive sitting room with the big bay window. And a separate door that led to the dining room, which had another door that led into the kitchen. So you could do like a full runaround circle through the 3 rooms on the ground floor. And then upstairs, you just had 2 really big bedrooms. And the box room was still quite big. I had a double bed in there comfortably. But the loft wasn't converted. Most of the houses, their lofts are converted, so you can see it can be done. But it was really nice. Now the problem was first of all the price was quite high for the condition it was in. Like it had been rented for many years, so it was a little bit in need of some TLC. And it was carpeted. The only room that wasn't carpeted was the bathroom and the kitchen. The kitchen had tiles, but the bathroom had lino. And where there had been a flood, the floor was all lumpy, so you'd walk in, it was like dipping down and going up, so that wasn't great because you'd have to think, well, we need to take the line up and see the floorboards.
I checked here, we can get the slide that we want for 30 you're looking for.
Oh.
We'll go deliver to the house. Well, there was that thing, there was that 20% off, wasn't there?
It's not in the Galway anymore, no.
Okay.
The slides aren't on sale anymore in Galway. They
That
had all the
30%
signs up.
Would have
made it worth it.
Yeah. We're gonna have to think about what do you think for
I don't know how
I'll show you the slide that we want to do.
So yeah, Robin's birthday is the 30th of July.
That's the one we want to get. It looks good.
And some of you might know we're doing her birthday party this day next week. So we've been collecting up videos. Thank you everyone that's sent us videos already. Wishing her a happy birthday message. I cannot wait to put those videos together and just have them kind of playing, while the party's going on, probably on a loop.
That's a good thing, because we can do that on the TV now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't.
Are you going to record a message for her?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
What the video? Like the actual layout of the videos. Surprise.
Oh, it's top secret.
Yeah. But yeah. So that would be that. So it'd be nice. Just gonna be really simple. Last year I put so much kind of what would be the word, Morgan? I put so much into what would we buy food wise and what would we do this and what would we do that, and then the day was just kind of a bit anxious. So for this birthday I'm just gonna keep it really easy.
You're back. The kinslas are going.
My sister's on kinslas. Oh, bye, Danny.
Bye. I don't know.
Hey, Nina Morgan from Dad. But in capital, so he was screaming at Sheely to shout at Dad.
I have to shout quietly because the kids are in bed.
Hold on 2 seconds. Do you have your phone on you?
Who?
You.
Yeah.
Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Oh, poor Nanny. Oh, yeah, Deb was saying back there. I'm sorry, I'm trying to catch up on the vlog. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to be rude. But Deb was saying that her daughter and 2 kids still live with them, but they just went private and move on the 1st of August. So you'll miss them, Deb. But you get your house back to yourself, so still you miss them. It doesn't make a difference, does it? How's Ash doing? She's doing good. Had a little nosebleed earlier.
So
all
did
in
you.
all.
Are you having sympathy nosebleeds for that?
I must be. I'm just like, I'm feeling her in my nose.
He came in and she's like, my nose is bleeding. I was like, sit down, have Coke, lie down.
Hands go to everything. Coke, put your feet up and drink Coke. If you want to, hang on. So bye-bye, the Kinsler Bunch. Lee is sending in something tomorrow for Robin for her birthday video. Thank you so much.
Loads of them have come in, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Dan, so you're sending it to my email, neencrochet@gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. All lowercase.
Yeah, it's wrote down on Twitter, but I'll DM it to you if you like.
It's actually, emailing the videos has proven quite handy because I know there's size limits for email and videos, but because it's only a short thing, everybody's pretty much just able to send them from their phones or their computers really quickly.
Yeah.
And they're all kind of small enough.
Yeah, we've gotten some really nice ones, and that just make me smile when I read. No, I won't name the ones that stood out. No, I won't. You got some really nice ones.
You have way more than I thought you had at this stage.
Yeah, I think, we got 6. We have one from my sister too. Yeah. I keep trying to get my sister to do, when she's here with the kids and I'm at work, I keep trying to get her to vlog, like to do, just while I'm gone. So if you think my sister should vlog, I know she's watching now. Leave in the comments below, tell her to vlog, do Shauna Cam. I have your email from Lee. I'll tell her you're having sympathy bleeds. It was so funny. I was making chili, and I was like sniffing and kept sniffing. It's like I felt like
chili, did it?
My blood, sweat, and tears did not literally go into my cooking. And then I kind of wiped my nose. It was like blood. I was like, what? Yeah.
You've been getting a few.
I've been getting a few. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's all. I don't know. Susan agrees with you, Morg. Everything is better with a soft drink, especially Coke, not Pepsi.
We were talking about that the last day together. We were chatting. I think this vlog, all the past vlogs we've had are the live things we've had Coke. So.
Michael says they're 22 away from 400. What happened? This time last week, they're on 320.
That's really
congratulations. Impressive. We are 2 away from. What are we 2 away from, Mark? 3. I don't know what our It's not that I don't know what our subscribers are. 368. I think we are. Yeah. So we're 2 away from 3370. Whoops.
What were we on at the beginning of the year when we started?
That's thanks to Neen, I would bet, from last week's live stream. Yeah, I went shaking my fist. I was like, get over there. I think it's down probably because, when you've been on the live hangouts or, when you've been commenting on other people's hangouts, people are just probably saying, oh, who's this cool person, and go and check me out and just subscribing. I'm opening it. Ripped toenail. Ooh. Last week I hurt my knee, ripped my toenail, and twisted my ankle.
Ripped toenails, sir.
I think so. We should call Lee. I think, Lee, if you could change your username, like you were saying, you should just change it to Lucky. Do you remember there's an Irish postcard over here that a lot of tourists buy, and it's lost dog and a picture of a dog, and it's missing one leg, deaf in one ear, blind in, deaf in left ear, blind in right eye, no teeth, mange, all these ailments that the dog has, and then it's if you come into contact, just call him Lucky. or something.
It goes by lucky.
Goes by lucky, that was it. My life has been horrible. Oh. Yes, I agree. Deb says, Lee, let's hope today is the turning point for luck to turn around. Definitely. So. Let's send all positive thoughts to Lee.
At least it's fine.
And Michael says he is not cool. It's a false statement, and he'll sue us for slander if we repeat it to anyone.
We have no money.
Good luck. Well, look how you keep bringing Molly up when she stinks right beside me.
How does she stink?
She smells of like...
Where's the top?
It's gone. She just stinks. It's like wet dog and farts.
We're going, Miss.
Are you going again? So how many times, guys? Let's count how many times he's left me just sitting here. I feel sorry for you. And I shall take your dog. Having to just sit and watch me. So, that being said, I don't know if Dan is still around. If he is, how far along? Like, how many more weeks is there now to go before your whole puds? All exciting times ahead. So yeah, so Robin's birthday party is on the 25th. We are doing, I'm not going to tell you anything about it actually. And then Obie's first birthday party is in September.
Want some chili?
No, I don't want chili. Are you having chili? Okay. Morgan is having a midnight snack because it is 11:45 here, p.m. Nini's gone the 4th time. Thank you, Lee. He's gone out making chili now. I cooked chili for dinner, so there's like just a small bowl of leftovers. So he's having them. We were in Tesco today, and they have like an American shelf in Tesco of American products, and we found the mac and cheese that he grew up with in America, so we bought a box of it. So we are doing that for supper. Susan, did Molly and Sora like their treats? They did like those treats. We are sparingly, heedingly giving it to them, but thank you very much, Susan. They really liked them. Oh my God, Morgan, get back here. We still need to do our message. We'll do it tomorrow. Thank you, Fosters. Yeah, I'm really excited to get it up. I think it'd be really nice for her to have to look back on. Shauna, my sister, has tweeted saying that she'd like us to talk about the funniest, most embarrassing childhood memory.
She wants to hear some of your old stories.
It's my old stories. My sister, she should know.
No, that's why she's wanting you to say them. Good, what ones do you have?
Well, first of all, Mikey, what is on the shelf? Please tell me there are Twinkies. Yes, there was a big box of Twinkies, for $9.99. And they had Lucky Charms, $7.99. Packets of Cheetos, $1.99. Look at me memorizing this.
Sure.
They had the big tubs of fluff, the marshmallow fluff, that you can put in with your Rice Krispie buns to make like Rice Krispie squares. They had pumpkin.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
It's like liquid marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. I didn't have that, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, we got macaroni and cheese, Kraft macaroni.
I'd say to them for your thing. They had tinned of, like the pumpkin filler for American pumpkin pies.
I can't wait. I want to make a pumpkin pie. It's weird what you miss, isn't it?
What is this? Glad you're joining the hunt. What's the hunt? I heard something about a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I saw Dan tweeted earlier, and I favorited it. But I didn't get a chance to watch it yet because we were like putting the kids to bed. Some scavenger hunt thing.
I shall be there tomorrow ASAP. I love Twinkies. Well, let us know and we'll make you a cup of coffee. Childhood memories. I suppose one, because I shared some on a blog recently, so that were embarrassing. So one childhood memory is I had a pair of brown shoes when I was going to school, and the uniform was for black shoes, but I didn't like black shoes. I liked my brown shoes. So Mum and Dad kept kind of saying, we need to get you black shoes for the uniform. And I was like, no. I was like a demonic child, stubborn. So I was like, no, I'll only wear my brown shoes. And this day, my dad came and picked me up from school, and his mom was just around the corner of my nanny's house. And we're walking there, and he was like, oh, Mum's at nanny's, and she's got you a box of black shoes. So, like, I just went like a child possessed. I was so enraged. I was like, I don't want black shoes. So when I got into nanny's, there was my mum sitting, like, lovingly holding a shoebox. And I went running over, and I just, like, ripped the shoebox out of her arms. And I flung it, like, right across the floor. And they'd gotten me a rabbit, a little bunny, and the bunny was in the shoebox.
It was never right again after that.
Oh, it was a really weird rabbit. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Maybe it was the fall. But it was fine, like, when we picked it up.
That's not one of my favorites of Neen's story.
I just, like, I didn't want black shoes. Yeah. It was fine. Tickles, we called him Tickles. And he just got really vicious. We had my mum and dad, like, paid to have, like, a special hut made for him and his name on it and everything. So all came to the house, and he was just really vicious, like a dog. He used to, like, growl at you, and he just used to, I don't know, he was really, really vicious. And I remember we were going to England, and we decided to try and find him a new home. And the family that came to view him wanted to bring him out of the hut, but sure, we could never pick him up because he used to just, like, you'd pick him up and he would, like, scratch down your arms. He'd be trying to bite you. And I remember the little boy was like, oh, can I pet him? And my mom was like, no, you can pet him when you get him home. And that was the story of Tickles. They did say they'd keep in touch by letter, but they never did.
Yeah, that's because they didn't survive the first night home with the rabbit. Tickles is running free across the country still.
Bye-bye, Michael. He's heading to bed.
See you, bud.
Not even midnight. You call yourself an Irish person.
We were...
Night-night.
We were tweeting friends of ours in the States last night. And they went to bed before we did. I think it was like 2 o'clock our time.
5th time gone. Oh my God, Morgan.
Actually.
So you don't like you're eating.
Me makes the best chili. It's leftovers. That's a lot for leftovers, but that's the amount that I usually bring to work for lunch the next day. You, like, made the normal amount.
Oh.
I don't want to waste it.
I was good with my rice now. Sometimes I over portion size the rice, so, like, there's lots of rice left over. No, I did quite good with the rice, I think.
There's not left, is there?
No.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And it's not spicy, so there'll be no fire in the hole. It's just medium.
Thanks for that. Fire in the hole! I saw some dude walking...
Night, Dad.
Night, bud. I saw some dude walking home from the shop with his, like, girlfriend or something around here, you know, like 2 teenagers.
Yeah.
And to show off, he ate a whole bag of those Dorito roulette challenges walking home from the shop. But he was acting, like, really aloof about it.
Oh my gosh.
And by the time he got from the shop to outside our house where we kind of, our paths crossed, he'd eaten the whole bag. And he was like, oh, it's not that bad. And you could tell he was suffering. And he didn't have a drink or anything. It was all for bravado. Imagine the minute he ran home.
I know, for any of you that know the Daily Small Steps, we challenged them for the roulette. Actually, we also challenged Dan and Deb, so when the heck's that happening? But we challenged them, and they did the Dorito roulette. But then Ross made up his own challenge, and he got a packet of the Dorito roulette again, and he got a packet of normal Doritos chili, and 1 glass of water between him and his brother-in-law.
Mm.
And for every spicy Dorito in the roulette that they ate, they had to eat 3 chili Doritos on top of it. And then if they wanted to take a drink, they had to drink the 1 glass of water, which he poured salt into it.
Oh, that's horrible. Is that not going to make you sick, the salty water?
Yeah, it did.
Like, really sick. Vomity sick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't watch it all. I was like, my stomach was going like that. Every time the young lad picked up the book, I was like, oh. Yeah.
I won't be. Don't challenge us. I'm not drinking salty water.
We're going to need to go and see what this hunt thing is about as well.
Our microwave heats stuff up pretty well.
Mm.
The one in work sucks. Like 4 minutes, and I still get really cold chili, which can't be good for me.
What's your favorite? What's one of your funniest childhood memories?
Funniest?
Yeah.
Can you think of any?
From you?
That I've told you.
There's a few. You can tell the forest one. Not really funny, but might make my bunny one.
The forest one's horrible. I can't tell the forest one.
Who wants to hear Morgan's forest
I'm not saying the
childhood story?
Yeah.
Who wants to hear it? Oh man. So yeah. What else? We had a few topics that we could have talked about.
What was your topics? Where did you have them collected?
Yeah. Morgan, you're making Lee hungry.
You should be hungry. This is really good. It's very, very, very good. I don't know why, I just felt like chili. Are you giving me weird eyes?
No,
Want some?
No. Thank you. I feel like Doritos.
We don't have
Not the spicy ones, no. I was going to make popcorn before we started this, and good night, Mum, it's past your bedtime again. Night, Deb. Thank you for watching us, and congratulations again on Vlogger of the Month.
That was so deserved.
Didn't I say that, Deb? See, great minds think alike. And
you're delighted. Everybody's been very good at picking.
Yeah.
Like, I think we'd agree completely with all the 4 words.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Absolutely.
I was saying we are doing our Vlogger of the Week tomorrow.
We still haven't decided who it is yet.
No.
I've got the short list.
Yeah.
But we haven't decided.
How's been working for us? One of us will say, excuse me, maybe someone that we're mostly leaning onto, and then the other person just feels like it clicks. It's like, yeah, that's so.
Because there's loads of options. Like, there's loads of people. We've got infinite possibilities.
Yeah.
But we're kind of just, it's hard to pick that one every week.
Yeah. I'm enjoying, though. I'm hoping that it brings whoever wins, like, on that week, just that bit of happiness, kind of cheers up their week a bit, or their day when they see, like, the montage made up. Because it was like going to effort of trying to find video clips and going back, so, like, trying to pick out what I would deem as, like, either my favorite vlogs or vlogs that might be special to the people, and kind of do the montage up.
It takes ages for you sometimes, doesn't it, to get the clips because you start watching videos again.
Yeah.
And you don't. It's not like, oh, I'll just watch a bit of that. You kind of end up watching the whole video for a second time.
So I know the smooth bear parent. He was like made up. I was so happy. He was so made up by like the montage that he couldn't believe like I'd gone back like 3 years.
Mm.
Morgan, you need some jalapenos added to your chili.
Oh, I can't do jalapenos. That's fire in the hole. Yeah. Because you're on the cinema, that's where I'd have jalapenos. And that's not the place to have jalapenos. Nacho.
No. You should tell your honeymoon story.
Honeymoon story.
Domino's.
Domino's. I can't remember the full story.
I remember the full story, but you should tell it.
Okay, you can tell it.
No, because that's your embarrassing story.
I can't remember it that well.
Like, I don't know what details you want me to go into, and we're live here.
I can't remember the details. I don't know.
I could come out and say everything.
Probably best you don't. But I don't remember what it is.
Story about your stomach being dodgy.
I honestly don't remember. I remember the.
Okay, I'm just going to say it then. So
I don't remember the.
We got to Barcelona, and we found our hotel, but we couldn't check in till a certain time. So on the map, it was like, well, there was the main shopping street, kind of boulevard. So we decided we'll head down that shop street, see what there is to see, head towards the pier, and then go back to the hotel. But we took a wrong turn, so we're on a different street with a lot of sex museums and erotica museums and the most disgusting delis I've ever seen. Like, the meat looked like it had legs and could walk off the plate. It was vile.
Meat was like Spanish ham.
No. It wasn't just Spanish ham. It looked like someone had cut out your tongue and just left it down. So we'd been traveling, and so we were hungry, so we decided to stop somewhere like a Subway, but like not a Subway. Yeah, so we went in there, and like I had all this kind of meat. So we got Subway, or like this thing sandwich, and looking at it, I just knew it didn't look right, so I wasn't eating it. But Morgan couldn't. He paid for it, so he wasn't going to leave it on the tray. So he ate it. He ate the whole thing. I honestly don't
remember where this is going.
I'm getting into it. So then we found our hotel and blah, blah. So he ate that horrible sandwich. So the next morning, he wasn't feeling right in the morning, a bit dodgy. I don't feel 100%, and he had eggy breath. Because eggy breath means he's getting a dicky tummy. And
the few words are dropping from your.
I don't care. I'm getting into it. And next thing we got in the middle of Barcelona, got lost again, and Morgan kind of was like, it hit him with that sandwich hit him, and he was like, I need to go. So we were like, where can you go? There was just like apartments, there wasn't even any shops or nothing. And like we were walking and walking, there was nothing, but the urgency was getting higher. And Morgan's like, and I was like this, kind of half laughing, finding it hilarious. Morgan's like, funny, and then like another few minutes, he'd be like, no, it's not funny.
I remember I was going.
But like he was walking, like he just left me. Morgan would never leave me trailing behind him, ever. He'd always walk beside me, and he was like, heck you, I'm gone. He was just like, God, I'm like trying to keep up with him. And next thing, he just turned and he was like, oh, Domino's. And like across the road, there was a Domino's pizza. Well, he was gone. And like I went in, and the guy was still standing, like looking down because the bathrooms are downstairs.
I just ran into the store, saw a toilet in Spanish or whatever, and went straight down to the toilet, didn't say anything.
And I came in, there's just a guy emptying trays, like staring down, like looking at me. I was like, he's with me. I had to buy pizza then just to make a pizza slice. One pizza slice I bought just so that.
Did I eat it?
Yes. But yeah, so that was the beginning of our honeymoon for a few days.
Now, whenever we see a Domino's,
that's every time at Domino's, you have to go, Domino's. But he just this look of like, it was like Jesus himself was standing across the road. Oh
Thank
my
you for
gosh.
sharing my Tiki Belly story.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Bye bye. Neen, what is the story of your YouTube username? So my name is Neen, or my nickname is Neen, and I like to crochet.
Dun, dun, dun.
Done. Do you know what crocheting is like? You know, like knitting, but you've got the hook and just your finger. So, that was because my YouTube channel originally was just for showcasing my crafts years ago, and then we changed it to vlogging. So yeah, just my name and my craft that I like to do. Stephanie Loyal, how are you? I just joined. Hi, Steph.
Hey, Steph.
Clears up the sinuses, jalapenos.
Spicy stuff does actually help my sinuses when I do have it. It makes a big difference.
So it's nice to have Steph here. And the Fosters are still here. What time is it now where you are? Like, I know it's midnight.
For us, yeah, it's just after midnight. I'm interested in anybody who's watching what's the current time in your time zone.
Do you know what I'd be really interested in? Take a photo of your view from your window.
Oh, that'd be good.
And tweet it.
Shall I tweet our view?
Yeah, tweet our view.
If all of you tweet your views and at Neencrochet, I'll tweet.
Yeah, here's my phone. I want to see your views from your windows. You're amazing people. Oh,
the light's going off to do this.
Thank you, Steph. Oh.
Can they see?
Morgan is gone again.
I'm here. Tell them about the last time we looked out this window.
Oh, was that when I was pregnant?
Yeah.
So
at this time,
I'm gonna take
a picture of the spot for this story.
Okay, so the last time I looked at my window, I was pregnant. It was like this time at night, and I could hear talking that sounded like it was coming from right outside the window. When I opened it, where Morgan is about to take the photo, exactly, there was a girl with her pants down and a guy on top of her, and 3 guys sitting watching. And Morgan had just gone to the bathroom, and I was completely enraged by what I had seen. First of all, I wanted to make sure that it was consensual, and then I wanted to like kick all their holes for like being so vulgar and disrespectful and everything.
You trying to like honor off?
Yeah, because my lips look like green. It's so weird. So when I opened the door, the 3 lads watching got up and went running, and the one lad that had been on top of her got up and went running and left her where she was. So I was like, oh, so I went and I gave her a right mouthful. I was like, what the hell, you dirty so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, we're not doing the accent. We weren't doing anything. And I was like, you weren't doing anything the whole. You're lying there with your pants down and have more respect for yourself. And next thing, one of the other lads, not the lad that was there on top of her, came back and he started arguing with me. And he went to pick up.
He did pick up that.
No, he couldn't lift it. He went to pick up a slab of concrete. And I was like, on my due date, pregnant. So I was like, as soon as I saw he couldn't lift it because he was too tiny and skinny, I was like, go on, lift it. And at this stage, you came out because you'd heard me saying something like he's trying to throw something at me. So Morgan was like, out of the bathroom, didn't know anything was going on. Came down to hearing me saying like, oh, you're trying to throw that at me. And he was like out over the gate and like came, and the guy was like to Morgan's chest. But then, and I wasn't going to say anything, but the girl was a little bit bigger, and her friends up the way was a lot bigger. And they're like, oh, tell the fat cow to go away. And I was like, I'm pregnant. What's your excuse? Get on a treadmill. I was so mad. Yeah.
That's the spot that I just tweeted.
Yeah, so.
You can retweet it.
Yeah. I'm going to go and retweet it. Still early, 6:09 p.m. 4:40. It's pitch dark outside. Fosters are heading. Bye-bye, Fosters.
See you guys.
My sister sent me an image. She's sending me pictures of Morgan eating chili.
You want to make me hungry, yeah? Like Inception.
It's 12:10 a.m.
That's what it is for.
Yeah. So, Steph, I think you're from England, are you? So I've retweeted it now.
Does anybody else have any more questions?
Yeah. Any other questions? I'm getting warm. I've got a blanket here. Oh. But Steph, I don't really know you 100% person. I think we talk more in the other hangouts. So it's really nice that you come to watch ours. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm getting kind of hungry now, Mark.
There's no more chili.
I don't want chili. Did she just wee?
No, it's wet from her being outside. She was outside having a wee outside. And when she lay down underneath me, it's all wet and there's leaf.
Oh. Mark's gone again. How many times is that now, Lee? Lee's keeping count for me. I think that I'm thinking 7. What do you think, Lee? I live in Somerset. Somerset. That's not near Manchester, is it? Why does that sound familiar to me? Somerset. I'm wondering as well, is my cousin Chris still watching? He's been commenting via Twitter, but my phone went dead. Don't you hate when that happens? And it seems to happen a lot to me. I charge it at night time when I go to bed. Did I tell you that I had autism? No, Steph, you didn't. That's like must be really hard. Is it hard to deal with, or did you know that Steph had autism?
No.
Lee asks, what are the weird habits that you would like to give up? Is that what I want Morgan to give up?
I keep leaving rooms. I don't know why.
6 times now. 6 times.
I've been doing stuff.
Maybe I'll get up and leave. What do you guys think? Maybe with Morgan.
I'll talk about football. We'll have no more. Not even football, like football design.
I cannot keep count anymore.
So what would you give up?
For myself.
Or for me? I think you're perfect.
Say that without smiling into the camera.
I think she's perfect.
To tickle his leg to make him smile.
Poke me in the nose made me smile.
Yeah.
Not perfect.
What did I give up? Weird habit. I know I have them. I'm just trying to think which one would I give up. While I'm thinking, let me know what habit you would give up, actually. That's what I want to know instead. What weird habits do you have that you would give up? What about you?
I don't know.
If I had to pick for you, I would pick your indecisiveness.
Okay.
There you go. And you're peeing on the floor.
That's a good one. Yeah. I'm nearly blind though.
Not an excuse. If you can't get it in the toilet, sit.
I'm not gonna sit.
First thing in the morning when you go into the bathroom.
I'm still asleep and I don't have my
And you
glasses on.
walk into
It's not good.
No, it's like a few drip foots. Younger years, yeah, but now it's easy to deal with.
Oh.
You cannot be too busy for us, can you now, Morgan?
No, not that.
You know, this has prompted me to start a cartoon of Kraft mac and cheese, Texas chili ingredients, and Rice Krispie treats.
Sounds good. Grab mac and cheese tomorrow, right?
Yeah, for lunch. You're going to try it out.
I've requested, though, that we not put milk in it. Because I don't drink milk anymore.
Lee overeats when she's stressed and wants to control her eating habits. I do that too, but comfort eating. Yeah. That's something that you want to give up, overeating. I think maybe like that though. Don't stop eating, like just reach for, when you're stressed, reach for an apple. You know? I would think. I do videos of my autism on YouTube and show what I do. Well, Steph, I'll definitely be checking out those videos. Probably tonight when we finish up here, or else tomorrow morning.
Do you realise this is the first live chat or Google Hangout we've done that we've had the video up beforehand?
Yeah, we actually
always
have
have
our
to
blog
edit
done
the
first.
vlog after we sign off.
In today's vlog, we went viewing another house, so we show you a few rooms in the house that we went viewing that we want to buy. Not that we want to buy, but for when we buy a house. We brought the kids to a football match, our local town Galway versus Liverpool Football Club, and we got caught in the rain a lot.
It was raining on the way there, raining while we were there. Although it eased up a bit while the match was on, which was good. It was still raining, but it wasn't a downpour.
Yeah.
And then it was quite heavy when we were coming home.
Yeah, it was really cold.
What did Obi and Robin do today? That was cute. Obi in the vlog today was practicing pea sounds. He was going pew, pew. I thought that was cool.
That was very cute. And Robin dances at the match, the football match. It was adorable.
She was dying to. The stand we were in, it looked a little bit empty, but it was like the old stand. Everybody sits in the new one. We were just in the old one because there's a bit more room for boogies and stuff like that. But Robin loves going up to the back tier of it. But when the match is on, I don't want to be walking up and down because I'm kind of tall. I'll be blocking people. So the minute the match was over, we went playing up there. She loved that. Yeah,
so Stephanie has lived in care for 10 years, still sees her family about once a month.
That's hard. Does online, do you like having online friendships help with that, considering?
Yeah. And how's your foster family, are you close with them, or do you feel really not part of the family? I have foster cousins, and gosh, they've been in our life for like over 16 years anyway. And they're just like my real birth cousins, no different.
Yeah.
And Lee is 5'9", tall lady, so her stomach weight cannot be seen at all. You lucky, 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 lucky duck. I'm 5'7", so you would be looking down on me. Morgan's 5'5". He's only tiny. 6'3".
Very cool.
So
you're making me shrink.
You're making me shrink. I was 5'8" when we met. I'm 5'7" now.
Stress causes shrinkage.
Morgan's just listening to the baby monitor. Robin's in bed asleep. So she was just kind of making a little bit of mooching noises. She's just going up and checking on her. Check her Twitter. So, I suppose I'll ask. I live in care home for 8 years, and I've been in supported living for 2 years. Oh, that's got to be hard. Do you have like many friends around the area, or do you kind of mostly socialize online then? My view from my window is too dark outside to send anything else. Scary Neen is scary. Lee, that's hilarious. I love it. That is so funny. That is hilarious. I suppose I'll ask is if you've watched our vlogs, does any stand out as being your favorite now? As in like a certain day, or a certain vlog that kind of made you happy or made you laugh? That's what would be interesting. Oh, she knows. Over here, an old Irish saying is that when you have an itchy nose, you're going to get into a fight with someone. But another saying is when you have an itchy nose, you're going to get kissed. So I'm either going to be fighting with him or... There you go, see? I'm falling asleep, I'm still here. Hold it for a
making
sec.
people fall asleep?
Must be, I'm sorry. No, we're not very entertaining.
We're so tired.
We have, look at this tweet. My view from my window is too dark outside. Oh, hang on. From Lee. To send anything else, hashtag scary Neen is scary. That's made me laugh so much. That's hilarious.
My pet died.
Oh.
What's the end of that?
I'm following you, Steph, now on Twitter. Oh my God. Oh, there we go. Daily London sent us something of like their scavenger hunt, so I'll have to go and check that out later. I'm going. It is warm now. What's the weather like in India, Lee? And Somerset, Steph, and Texas, Susan. I can imagine how it is in Texas, though. Can you?
I remember Texas. Texas is hot. We've just pretty much had a fairly wet, mild summer so far.
So Steph has one best mate and lots of friends on YouTube. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go and pee and leave you with Morgan.
Don't do that.
Look, I knew panic. I knew it. How many times, Lee, did he do it to me? How many times? So now, while I'm gone, you can ask the most personal, gritty, deep down, secret questions to Morgan.
For when she returns.
No, for Morgan. The more inappropriate, the better. Yes.
I'm just gonna bring the dog in and do a puppet show. I don't think you need to pee at all. I think you should come here, puppet show.
Molly. Come on, Molly.
No.
Oh, Molly needs a
I've really
drink.
put her out.
She needs a
I just had a
drink.
drink.
She needs a drink. You have to watch your comments.
Okay. She really needs a haircut. We've been meaning to get her one. I trim her myself, but she doesn't like it too much. Because what you have to do, I'll show you. Look, Melly. Look. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. You have to cut here so that you can see, and you have to cut the bridge of her nose so it doesn't stick up. And she doesn't like this bit when she's drinking, so you have to cut that. So I think maybe tomorrow I might give her kind of a general face cut. She'll look kind of a bit like that. Let's see, do we have any inappropriate questions? I was looking at the wrong way. No inappropriate questions. Neen's going to be taking her time up there just to see if I could ask anything. Do any of you have pets? What are your thoughts? I think it's been years since we had a dog. I haven't had a dog since I was like 10, before Molly. But I wouldn't be able to not have a dog now at all. The reason I didn't have one is because I was in college. I couldn't have one in our family house because we lived next to a dangerous road. Then I couldn't have one when I was in college, and then we were in rented accommodation, Neen and I, after college, so we couldn't have one. So it's for different reasons. But now I think it would be a big priority. But always have a dog. Love you, Molly. It's funny. So Robin was a bit drugged up tonight. We gave her kind of her nighttime medicine because the kids haven't been feeling well. And they had like sore teeth and stuff like that. So we gave it to Robin, and it immediately like went to her head. I told her to say goodbye to Molly. She was just like stumbling around the place, and she goes to say goodnight to her, but she kind of just bends over and just inexplicably starts like rummaging underneath Molly's belly and giving her like a half belly rub, and just kind of, I don't know, it was funny. Molly was just like looking at her like, "What are you doing?" Oh, Molly. Hey, Sora's our cat, and she's in the kitchen right now. She's having a relax on the couch, which it's like Molly's couch out there, and Sora comes in every evening and a bit in the morning as well, and just kind of has a wash and a sleep for herself. Molly doesn't sleep on the couch anymore. I think since it's been a little bit warmer, she just sleeps on this mat that I got her on the ground, and she has a sprawl there. You're right. Good dog. Let's see. How do you refresh the comments name? Okay. There is lots of comments going on. Do you know tonight?
I'm back.
I lost viewers. I'm not met.
I went and did bottles as well.
I'm supposed to do that. What do we have to do? Just fill those ones up.
We have to fill Obi's bottles and put the formula in our formula holder. And guys, I'm just going to look really weird at the screen now because I am going and looking at our YouTube manually, I think.
What are you checking?
Videos. So no.
Are you seeing if it comes up live on the main screen? So
Yeah, because we're running out of technology. My phone is dead. Morgan's iPad is dead. And
you have your iPad.
I know, but my iPad isn't refreshing comments, you said.
Or maybe nobody was commenting.
Oh, maybe.
You weren't here.
No,
Looking
I don't.
beautiful.
I don't believe that.
I think so.
The view looks like a Tetris place. Morgan O'Brien. Do you know what I've noticed though is that people that actually have subscribed to us and watch us and actually get involved and talk to us, they're the loveliest people. Genuinely, are the nicest guys. I think. Oh, I don't believe that. There we go. What breed is your dog? Did you answer that already?
No, I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Molly's a mix between Bichon and Cavalier King Charles, and probably a couple of other things too. But that's the two predominant breeds. I think she was just a happy accident in that particular, on that particular occasion, for her brothers and sisters. But she was just a neighbour of Neen's. Had litter puppies right when we really wanted a dog, so we took Molly. Everybody wonders that though; they think she's some kind of pedigree.
Yeah. Question is which sport would you like to see either of your children participate in seriously?
That's tricky. And the reason it's tricky is because if they were to be, say, really good football players, like soccer players, they'd probably move away. So wishing that they'd be successful in those particular fields would mean that we wouldn't see them. If they were very successful, our local sports like GAA or something like that, which is like Irish Gaelic football and hurling, they could be very successful in that from Ireland. I don't know. What do you think? They were going to do one sport.
I think it's really hard.
I do have a soft spot for football, but if they were interested in sport, all I can say is rather than whatever sport they were into, I'd be fully behind it. Like, it could be like, what sport could it be? Basically, I'd be in there. I'd be riding replica jerseys and traveling around watching them and everything.
We have. I have a wiener dog who unfortunately broke his hip.
Ooh.
Steph goes horse riding on Wednesdays, but is off for 6 weeks because the horses need a holiday. They do horses are one brilliant animals. What breed is Molly? I think you already answered that, did you? The whole tweet I sent you is perfect. I'm doing a walk for charity. This is from Steph. Tomorrow for cancer because my nan died 5 years ago and I want to help others.
Oh, fair play.
How long is your walk? Is it just what'd be the
5K is a standard 5K, one here.
Yeah, would be one here. Molly
and I did one, was it last year?
Yeah.
Because we were going to bring Robin, but it was too wet. Yeah.
I don't think you're on, Steph, when we were talking when we first came on. I'm letting my hair grow because I want to donate it to charity. So when I get it cut, I think it has to be 14 inches. I think
you have it.
I think we could be there, but I will be getting it cut.
Where do you want your hair to be?
I don't mind where I just want to be able to tie it up. I don't mind because hair grows again. But I just want to. We'll be sending it to the Rapunzel charity, and they make wigs for children with cancer. So that's what I am hoping.
How are you going to feel having your It all light on the back of your neck now.
Oh, fine. I think 3 miles is the walk. That's a good walk.
Yeah, 3 miles. That's about 5K, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a really good walk. I am trying to see. You're not even in the screen, are you?
It's the Neen Crochet Show. That's why the channel's called Neen Crochet.
Just over here to me. Sorry, guys. I was looking at I forgot we need
camera.
Yeah, Morgan's here for the eye candy appeal. How's Lee doing? We might have sent her to bed. She'll be sleeping with her head on her keyboard, maybe. It was like nearly 5 a.m. where she is.
That's crazy.
Elite. The fact that I'm still awake on no sleep is funny without falling asleep, but so worth it.
That's very nice.
That is, just makes my day. Such nice comments. Thank you. You're amazing. I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Steph. In fact, what I'm going to do now, can you all see Morgan still? I'm going to have to go and see where. Have I moved this towards me again? Morgan, do you know?
I don't know.
No, there you are. He can see you. So, what I'm going to do is go and see Stephanie's. Open link in new tab. I'm going to go and see your. And I am subscribing to you now, Steph. Oh, such a nice dog. A random chat with Steph Lloyd. I'm going to watch that later. You're so pretty. Beautiful face. So, Morgan, did you ever prank Neen that backfired on you? And did she take revenge?
I imagine so, yeah.
We did do, I wonder, is it on the YouTube? The Spider-Man prank.
Which one was that one?
When you dressed
Morgan had. I don't think that's on YouTube. Maybe it is.
It is on YouTube. I can't remember if it's on my channel or if it's on my brother's. I'm gonna have to find it. But you tell the story.
I can't remember fully. You better tell it. I think I was out with the kids.
Yeah, my brother and sister. So at the time they were only teenagers.
I remember it now. So we had walked down to the shop, and we'd do that often. Like, me would stay at home, and I'd walk down to the shop with the kids, and I'd just be chatting with them. And we'd usually play like, "Would you rather?" And like, just, you know, that thing, would you rather do this or do that? You know, and weird things like that. But we got the notion that we were going to prank Neen when we came back because we knew you were asleep. We went to the shop, and how we were going to prank you is I was going to dress up from head to toe as Spider-Man and just sit next to you while you were sleeping on the couch until you woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And you woke up, and there's just Spider-Man, like, right there.
Right, like a masked, never mind Spider-Man, a masked man.
You screamed and hit me, didn't you?
I don't know, I didn't hit you. I kind of screamed and then just broke down into tears from fear. Yeah. So the prank was not funny. It was after I watched it and I woke up.
It was funny.
But no, I've never pranked Morgan. He wouldn't take it well.
We wouldn't take it well if we pranked each other.
Not we. He wouldn't.
Oh, really? So you're up for a bit of pranking?
You aren't. Morgan doesn't take that kind of stuff well. Like, I couldn't dump a bucket of water and flour on top of your face. And you go, ha ha. He'd be in a mood. I'd be in a mood, but then I'd laugh a few minutes later, I think. He would be shocking.
I wouldn't.
Thank you. Because of my autism, I love having short hair. I do not like the feel of long hair. I don't like the feel of long hair, Steph, so I'm with you on that. I wouldn't cut it short, but probably if I can cut it and donate it and keep it to my shoulders and then just let it grow a bit. For me, ladies, do you have like someone that you would admire, a female, for their style or anything like that? For me, it would be Kate Middleton. I really admire her. I think she's a beautiful person. I think she has amazing style. So
I think here, if you turn your head slightly, is where they'd have to cut it.
yeah.
Tied up. So if you imagine that's that distance, so that's floating above your shoulder, you'd be what you call it, Lois Lane from Lois and Clark, to do Adventures of Superman.
Yes.
Your bob cut.
Yeah.
That's actually funny. If you were to get it done now, that would be the same haircut that you got when we started going out. Just a brunette version instead of a blonde version.
Yeah.
Neen was blonde. Britney Spears blonde.
It was.
And you didn't like when I commented that you looked like Britney Spears one day.
I was a Britney
Okay,
Spears
she was
lover.
blonde and she had her hair in 2 ponytails and she was wearing a school uniform.
I was 16. By the way, this wasn't just like
And I said she looked like Britney Spears. And the face, she just went, oh no.
Yeah.
And that was probably more, what? Beep, 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 beep.
That's Obi crying.
Bob alert.
We'll need his doty and a bit of soothing. He let out a right little cry then. I don't know if you guys heard him or not. He let out a little whimper. Who is the most short-tempered out of you both? That would be me, Lee. Definitely. Morgan is very, very easygoing. What else? Like, he's a really nice guy. He can just like put up with anything and anyone. Now I can be tolerant, if someone's just being nasty or something like that. But I'm also not afraid to, if someone pushes my buttons, I will like confront them and say, hey, hang on a second, like I don't think so. So yeah, I'd be the more short-tempered one. I think like I'm getting more lenient. When I was younger, I was like more feisty, but now like we had an issue a few weeks ago. We brought Robin and Obi to like a play area, a soft play area for kids, and we were to like let Robin kind of run around, and the manager, was just so rude and so nasty. And instead of kind of like maybe reacting how I would have done when I was younger, I was just kind of so shocked. I was like, why are you being like this? I was so calm. But no, I would have the most short-tempered. So Steph, I don't know if you can see Susan Safe Pet Haven's messages, but she says, tell Steph Lloyd that I was, is that diagnosed? DXD'd with autism back in 1956, and that was so long ago nobody knew much about it or what to do, so they did nothing. My parents just expected the same from me as from any child, so I succeeded anyway, though yes, it was difficult. Still graduated from university with honours in math and chemistry, so anything can be done with effort. Blonde, cannot imagine Neen. A blonde. Oh, I have blonde hair, all right. I'm wondering, is my little photo book here? Do you want to see a picture of some blonde hair? This was like, you want to see a never before seen. If you saw the vlog from yesterday, you saw it. So, hang on. Oh no, I didn't have blonde hair there. Never mind. Hang on, let me see where our notice is. There we are. It's kind of reddy there, more so. So I must have been letting the blonde go out, but I had like bleached blonde hair. So yeah, I was 17 there. The picture of the dog is mum's dog Copper when I go to see my family. He's amazing with me. He calms me when I go home. I love him. Oh, I think pets just have that ability, you know, dogs and cats and any kind of pet, I think they just have love in them to just calm you down, or to sense when you're maybe feeling anxious. I know my cat Sora, well, definitely my cat Hope, more so than Sora probably, had that ability. She passed, like she died of cancer, but she definitely had that ability to just know when I needed her. You know, she would just know when I was sad and come up and cuddle into me and lie across my chest and things like that. So I'm hearing Obi. He is still crying, guys. I'm going to give him one more minute and see. And if he doesn't settle, I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to finish our Google Hangout. I'm really sorry abruptly that I can go and bring Morg up a bottle to give to him because I think that's a hungry cry. Yeah, he's definitely upset. So I'm really sorry for having to finish early, but I just want to thank you really a lot for staying with us and watching. And yeah, just thank you very much. We have like some of the nicest friends online. So take care, everybody. I will talk to you via Twitter and email and all that kind of stuff. Bye bye. Bye.